Hi guys, week 29 on 100 milligrams of sertraline to treat PPPD and CPTSD. This is going to be a short one because I'm not feeling great. I've been in a setback on and off for about 2 weeks, and I don't really know why. I'm trying not to think about the whys too much. I'm just trying to soothe. So, but yeah, it's been hard, and it could be something to do with my dad's birthday being last weekend, and Father's Day today. I had a good cry today in the car, and yeah, been away in Margate, and I think I put pressure on myself because it was my partner's birthday and I wanted him to have a nice time. And unfortunately I spent most of the time feeling pretty rough. My ears are constantly ringing again, my vision is blurred, and my feet I've had jelly legs again and marshmallow walking, and I'm just utterly sick of it now. I'll be honest with you, I don't care about it anymore. I'm just saying, whatever, do whatever you want to me. I'm trying to use Claire Weeks' method and Dan Buglio's method and Yoni Arthur's methods, but I actually do need a type of therapy called IFS, which is internal family systems. I think that will get into the emotional side, because other therapy that I've had hasn't really worked. I've had psychotherapy, talking therapy, CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy. I've had EMDR, which is eye movement desensitization reprocessing, which is specifically for trauma. And I'm still feeling like there's a lot of emotions there that need to come out. So I know that's something that the study coach recommended that I do IFS, and the problem is that I've run out of money. I haven't got the money to do it, and even though I'm in the UK and we have a brilliant national health service where we don't actually have to pay for treatment, the waiting list is crazy. So I'm not even going to bother going there. I need to be seen privately, and quite often, when I've gone through the NHS, I've not found very good therapists. It's hit and miss, and yeah, I haven't got the money, so tricky. So I know I need to just keep going and doing what I have been doing before, but when I have a dip in recovery, it really does hit hard. As I'm sure it does for all of you as well. You're the only people that know what I'm going through. There could be a number of factors. It could be my dad, it could be that I had a little disagreement with my brother, and it could be that I'm feeling pressure from him to help him when I don't feel well myself. It could be that I've been feeling pressure all weekend because it was my partner's birthday. I wanted him to have a nice time. And I'm feeling so ill. Again, I'm trying to please other people all the time. And I've got to learn that I can't do that. Just can't do it. So it was very difficult this weekend, very difficult. Gary, my other half, he spent quite a lot of money on going to some very exclusive, nice, high-end restaurants, which is something he enjoys, food, okay, and fine dining, and so do I, frankly. But I enjoy it when I feel like I can eat, and I was looking at the menu in the restaurant on Friday night, and I didn't even, he was talking to me about stuff, I wasn't responding, because all I could think about was, I felt like I was going to die. I'm sitting in a restaurant and I'm trying to look normal, trying to smile, trying to engage in conversation, and I felt like my head was going to fall off. And I'm thinking, how can this be happening again, and I had to keep going outside, and the waiter must have thought we had an argument or something, and we weren't arguing. I was just feeling unwell, and I had to say, I'm sorry, I've got a vestibular disorder, and he sort of looked at me like, what? I said, I'm just not very well. He said, no, that's okay. I said, sorry, I have to keep getting up. He said, no, that's fine, do whatever you need to do. But it was uncomfortable for Gary, and it saddens me. It really does. Sorry. it saddens me that I'm putting him through this, and I know he loves me and is supportive and everything, but it's really, really difficult. I've had this for 2 years, and I knew after about 6 months of having it what caused it and what I needed to do to recover, and then my dad passes away. I mean, how, you know, it's just the worst thing that could have happened for more than one reason. And you know, I see all these recovery videos from people, you know, they're all getting better, and because they've, you know, they understand what it is. And oh, so I just dropped something on the floor. They all know what it is, and once they know what it is, they can get better. But I've just had trauma after trauma after trauma. So yeah, I feel like I do need therapy, and I can't afford it, so I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, all I can do is rely on my friends and the support network that I've got, and just look after myself. I have to think, you know, rather than being sorry for myself, think about what I've got and how unfortunate I am to have such a loving, supportive partner and friends. And you know, I'm in the best place I could be, really, to heal. It's just the hardest work I've ever had to do. Now, this is talking from somebody that's had cancer. I mean, I thought that was bad. This is with cancer, you know what you're dealing with, you know, to a certain, well, like I'm not going to downplay cancer, because everyone has different types of cancer and people have lost people to cancer, and I'm not downplaying it at all. But having had it myself at a young age, I knew what the prognosis was. I knew what treatment I was going to have. I knew it was going to suck, but I knew it was going to get better. And I believe I'll get better from this, but it's just so, I don't feel like it's within my control. I feel out of control. And that's because everything's still so recent with my dad, and I've tried to implement the tools that I've been given by the SSRI coach and by trauma therapists, and some of them do work, but they're not. Once I feel like I can do one of those skills and actually calm myself down, then I'll be able to get some control over it, and like that will build momentum and confidence. I mean, my confidence has gone like this, but then it's dipped again. And it's really difficult going through a dip after doing so well. But I've planned some things to look forward to this month. I'm going to be spending a lot of time with friends, and you know, I've started HRT, and I was doing really well, wasn't I? And it's just been such a weird 2 weeks. And I'm not despairing, but I'm just utterly sick of it. I'm utterly sick of it now. And yeah, sorry, you don't want to hear this. You're going through it too. So, but yeah, it's just frustrating, isn't it? I think I've been putting pressure on myself again to feel well, when I don't. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, because I'm obviously upset, and I need to just not talk about this at the moment. My ears are ringing, like there's microphone feedback in my ears right now. I'm very tired and fed up. So I will speak to you on Sunday, after having been dancing for the weekend at a festival with my mental health nurse friend and her friend, and being in Margate, and I'm sure I'll have a lovely time, and I'm sure that I won't feel a single thing. But this last weekend has been rough. It's been rough, and it's been my partner's birthday, so I just feel a bit bad for him. And yeah. Anyway, I love you and leave you. I'll see you on Sunday.